guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Sive here with Relatable content. I know it's been a minute, guys, but yeah, I'm back with another video. And now that we're done with the Beating Depression series, we're going to talk about nice things, okay? So today, guys, what we are going to be talking about, before I actually get into that, wow, guys, thank you for everybody that's already subscribed to my channel. Thank you for liking, thank you for commenting and sharing. I really do appreciate it. Your support means the world to me. And we've hit over 150 subscribers now, so yay to all the relators. I love you guys so much. And I am sorry for delaying the video. I was going through a bit of anxiety around the new content. I was trying to be sure if this is really what I want to do. And funny enough, today we are going to be talking about chasing your dreams. So guys, I wanted to talk about this because besides the fact that I went through a little bit of hiccup around that, it's something that I've really wanted to speak about. I remember reading The Alchemist. You guys know this. I love this book. I already told you in my previous videos. There was this part in the book that was talking about no man has suffered when they were chasing their destiny or something like that. But the only thing that happens is that they have a second encounter with God. Something like that. Something along those lines, guys. And you know what? Sometimes chasing your dreams means that leaving your comfortable zone. And for me, I'm not a person that really likes to put myself out there too much. And I do have a bit of trouble as well with social media, because if I'm going to have this YouTube channel work, I obviously need to work on my social media. And I'm not really big on that. And that's why I took a bit of time out, guys, because I needed to just breathe and to calm down and to relax and, you know, find a way around the whole being anxious thing. But yeah, so let's get into it, guys. You know what? Sometimes, guys, when I remember when I thought about starting this channel, which was like 2 years ago, I remember the moment was so beautiful, and I thought about it again last year, sometime in the beginning of the year. And I remember then I even wrote things down. Like, the emotion was, everything was so perfect, guys. There's nothing like actually seeing a goal or a dream that you have, and there's like an emotion that backs it up. It really makes you feel like you've already arrived, you know, and that feeling is obviously going to not stick around for very long. So we always have to remember that if we only ever going to chase our dream because we feel like we want to, we'll only ever be dreamers. Dreamers are people that are going to be chasing their dream even when the emotion is not there. And for me, it took another year. It took another year for me to actually start my channel, because I was waiting for me to feel it, to want it, but that was only for the moment that I was planning it and I saw it. And it was very futuristic, guys. I remember I wrote things down, and it wasn't very short term. It was very long term. Like, it's things I haven't even started to reach right now. But it was so perfect, and it was the most beautiful moment that you could have thinking about your future, because it really feels like you're there and you see it and you're just like, there's no way this is not gonna work. And then I remember I spoke to my boyfriend about it last year, and I told him that also with academics, because I still haven't finished my degree, guys. I was telling him that I need to work on registering to a university, obviously. And he's like, so how do you feel about that? And I was like, I genuinely in that moment felt like there was no way that whatever I had planned was not going to work out, because everything that needed to happen had already happened. And I thought that with chasing my destiny, my dreams, thereafter, everything would just kind of be smooth, you know. And I forgot the thing that is called fear. And very specifically with academics, I'm still suffering with that very heavily. I still have a problem of thinking about it even. I remember, like, some of my friends sometimes ask me to help them with school stuff. I'm telling you, it's like my mind decides to just, it's like it just closes. It just shuts down. And it's the weirdest thing for me because I want to help, but I just have a shutdown. I don't know, like, how I can get past that. Maybe I will only get past it once I actually register for my own, to finish my own degree. And then I thought that that wouldn't happen with this, because this is one thing I wanted. And if you guys followed the previous videos that I did upload, the very first video, in fact, I told you guys that I've always wanted to be like a public speaker of some sort, you know. And initially, like, you know, back then, never mind the 2 years of thinking about the YouTube channel, it was always like I'd always see myself standing in front of like a lot of people and just talking, and I never really thought about what I'd say, because at that point I didn't think about material, but I just always thought to myself, you know what, I want people to listen to me. I don't know what I'm going to be saying to them, but they'll listen, you know. And eventually then I thought, no man, like, my life, it has a lot of detours right now. So it really would be nice if I just actually started with what I can, with everything that I've planned for my future and my life in general, in which here I am. And I thought it'd be a breeze, guys. I thought that once you start something that you really want, everything just kind of is, I don't know, it's a straight road, clean, no traffic. And I started being scared. And it's the weirdest thing to be scared of the very thing that you want the most. And I can't explain how that hurts, because you can't, it's like, you can control it, but when it hits you so hard, it could paralyze you. And for me, I was paralyzed for a few weeks. And I didn't know how to get over it, how to get under it. But here I am. Here I am. But what I'm trying to say is, guys, we all have potential. And it's like, you know how they always say everybody, when they're born, they come into the world with their fists closed, because they're holding on to their destiny, basically. And, you know, it's so much easier being a child. It's so much easier, because I feel like, in as much as sometimes as we grow up, you end up being very confused as to what you actually want to do with your life. And it seems like even the things that you're chasing don't seem to work out. As a child, you always know. And we say these things in passing as kids, that I want to be this. But the heart of a child knows exactly what it wants. But as we grow up, we meet people, we watch, we see, we listen. And most of those things don't have a positive contribution to the person that you're supposed to be, to the dream that you're supposed to pursue. And sometimes it instills fear, it instills anxiety, it instills a lack of self-confidence. And we stray away from the things that we actually are supposed to be pursuing, because the inner child confidence leaves us because of things that we go through as we grow up. And it's, you know, it's the most painful thing, because it's like, I always wonder, why do we have detours? Why can't it just be simple, you know? And it always goes back to this thing when, what year was this? Me and this other guy friend of mine, we sat for a very long time, like, man, school is really like a heavy thing. Like, let's see, let's play the lottery 3 times and see what happens. And you know what? I learned like a really, really great lesson from that. I feel like sometimes you really do have to do weird things in your life to be able to learn things from them. And I learned that I am not a person that would want to just wake up today and be rich. I mean, that'd be great. That'd genuinely be great. But that doesn't give me satisfaction to say I worked for this, because I don't have like a family of generational wealth, where I can just say, I have connections because my dad, my mom, all of that. There's none of that. Whatever I get now is something I built for myself from the ground up. And that's something I want to be proud of. And if you've ever won the lottery and you're trying or even whatever, I am not trying to say stop. I mean, that's your route. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But we all have different dreams, like I'm saying right now. So with me, I really thought that at some point, like, because with everything that's happened in my life, I thought things would just be smooth, like oil. But it hasn't been like that, and that kind of disappointed me in a sense, because I told myself that no, there's no way things are still going to get any harder. And to be honest, things aren't as hard as they were. Like, I was arrested, for Pete's sake, and I went through failing, and I haven't finished my degree and all of that. But right now, things really aren't that bad. But it's just a matter of now I am fearing the things that I'm actually trying to pursue. And I am trying my best to overcome that fear, because the only thing that will deter you from reaching your full potential is the fear itself. And I remember this book, I'm always referring to books, but this guy said that, what did he say? That we all, there aren't any overachievers. There isn't a single person that can reach, the full plan that God has for you, the full potential that you have. Because you look at people like Abu Bonang, and you're like, she has done so much, but you feel like, you look at her and you see and you recognize even for yourself, and you're not even her, that she could still do more. And the more she does, you realize she could still do more. And I just want to just kind of, tell you guys just how much I am scared, and I am really trying to work around my fear, and how much it's a battle, but at the end of the day, it's about how much you want it. So yeah. I really have no idea what I'd planned for this, because I thought about it during the whole time that I wasn't uploading. Because what I wanted to do, in fact, let me tell you guys, the problem was that I was thinking to myself, I watch a lot of YouTube videos. I'm subscribed to a lot of people, and I love people's content. But with that, I've watched YouTube channels, and the moment that I decided that I'll start my own YouTube channel was because I realized that whatever I wanted to talk about wasn't something that was spoken of. And it was like a gap, basically. But also, not just a gap, but something that I have passion for, and something that I want to have influence in. Because I've always just wanted to have a platform where we can talk about things that we aren't able to articulate well, things that we don't know how to say to our friends, to our family members, things that just kind of are in our head and we don't really know what to do with them. And the thing is, you know, most of the time about also chasing your dream is that we have responsibilities, you know? We have bills to pay, you have people that you need to take care of, and you're trying to get somewhere. And sometimes your dream delays your finances, you know? And it becomes a little difficult when things get a bit stuck in that zone where you want to chase your dream, but at the same time that means that certain things you won't be able to pay certain bills, you won't be able to support people. And that's what happened with me. When I was working in Cape Town, eventually I realized that no, man, at this point, luckily I mean, all I have to is look after myself. That's what my family said, you know, is that, I mean, I don't need to help out with most things. Everything they good. So it was just a matter of I need to look after myself. And I decided that, you know what, I don't need to stay around and pay rent that I don't really know if I even want to stay here or not. But I want to do other things, and it just felt like Cape Town wasn't the place that I wanted to be in while doing those things. And that's where, you know, the gray line is the part where you have to meet your dream with finances. And it's the most difficult thing, because it's like starting a YouTube channel. Starting a YouTube channel is actually quite expensive, guys. I found that out with starting one. I just thought, I'll get data, you know, face beat, end of story. Woo! Uploading. Wow, guys. Also, making sure that I always have makeup. And I need to also have data to make sure that I'm interacting with you guys if you're commenting on my videos. And also I need to make sure that I am sharing my own videos and I am asking you guys to share my videos. And at this point, obviously, I'm not getting any income from what I'm doing. But that's the point. It's that it's like you have to just dive in and just keep swimming up until you get to the other side. There is no reward in the middle. The reward is at the end, you know? And it took quite a lot for me to actually get there, because also it was just like, am I even uploading relatable content as much as I am thinking it is, you know? Because sometimes you even look at your numbers. I was looking at my views and they were declining from the first video to the last video that I have already up. And it just, you know, it kind of demotivates you and kind of makes you question, is this really what I'm supposed to be doing? And sometimes that's really what happens. The thing that you want most is going to put you to the test, emotionally, financially, in the worst way. But if you know, you know. And you might be disappointed, you might be scared, but deep down you know that this is the very thing that I'm supposed to be doing. And you just need to keep going on. And hopefully things will come together at some point. And that's what I'm hoping will happen with me, with everything that I'm pursuing, is that things will come together eventually. And I can only hope that things will get better. But also I need to work towards that. And I realized that with me entertaining my anxiety and entertaining my fear, it doesn't push up my subscribers, it doesn't push up my viewers, it doesn't push up anything, watch hours, anything, you know? But it just keeps me in a in a place where I am not continuing. It's like I'm here and I'm keeping this thing that's just blocking me from going up, and the only person that will only ever be able to help me is me. And I decided that we are going to continue with this, because at some point I was like, there's no way. There's absolutely no way I'm putting myself out there, and every single time I do, I feel some type of way about it. And it felt like I wasn't getting the reward, and sometimes we want the reward before we actually put in the work. And that's not how life works. And sometimes some people are lucky and things just kind of boom up for them, you know, but most of us, things really just have detours, and you have to take those detours, because things only connect in hindsight. You can never connect the dots looking forward, because you don't see what's going on in front of you. You only have reference of what happened already. And once you get to where you're supposed to be, then you start seeing that this is why I had to be there, and how it got me to where I am, which is that future place that you need to be. So I just wanted to say, guys, that let's all chase our dreams. Let's all work towards what we want, and don't stop because you're scared. Fear is the only thing that will keep you from reaching your potential. It's not real. It's a state of mind, and we have control of our minds. Once we know that and we believe that, then you will see that, you know what, I am able, I'm very capable. There's nothing I can't do if I put my mind to it. And that's a cliche, but it's a cliche for a reason. It's the most, you know, guess look. But it's really true, guys. It's something that you have to believe, and you have to just keep working towards. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I promise that there will be other videos coming up now that I have taken all of this in and I'm okay with it now. And I hope you guys are going to be with me in this journey. I love you guys. Thank you so much for your support. Some of you guys were already asking me, where's the next video, here we are. And yeah, so I hope things are going to be, let me not say that. Things will work out if we work. Things work out if we work. That's the only way. So guys, do not forget to like, subscribe, share, and also comment on this video. Let me know what you think. I really do appreciate your feedback. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching this video. And I hope to see you guys on my next one.